even further. So the way I look at relationships is like we supposed to be the cornerstone of the temperament of the home. So if we engage in petty games because we think not even it ain't even actually occurring, but we think she engaged in something, so we tick for tat in the home, you gonna have a crazy contentious home. So the way I viewed that is like for the first example, if she mad, I would have asked her and clarified that it wasn't about me and gave her a space to go get, you know what I'm saying, get her mind right. It don't require us to have to fight about that. The other thing, if she missed the call, then I'm like, you don't know why people miss calls. And she clearly saying it was an accident. I can't get mad at her for accidentally missing a call. People miss calls. And then we shouldn't be trying to hurt somebody just because we feel hurt.
Keep it.
That's all I was saying.
Keep it a bean.
How
likely? No. I'll just this is kind of switch gears. How likely is a dude to get upset that a woman accidentally missed a call without further context? Like
it's pretty likely, depending on
like she missed this call and he just was like, and just went off on her without asking her, look, man, I called you earlier. What happened? And she said, oh man, babe, I accidentally missed your call. And so like you just like what is the likelihood of
she ain't say he went off on it though. She just said, ignore my calls because I missed your call.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess what I'm saying is like men, and I'm sure the men on this panel especially, we don't just move like that. Like if your woman missed your call and you have a certain mindset about what just happened, you're gonna call her and ask her and talk to her about why she missed her call before you just start ignoring it and before you resort to action.
And that's manly. That's manly. What you just described is manly. That's what my point
That's what I'm saying. Like what? That just tells me a lot about her because that shit's happening. Exactly. Like, who is this nigga that you talking about that just flies off the handle because you missed this phone call with no context and was just like, I'm just gonna ignore this chick's calls for the rest of the day because she ain't answering my phone call.
Even better question: why is she in a relationship with him?
If you look in the comments, if y'all look in the comments, y'all will be like, oh damn, I'll take it back. I promise you do. It was guys in there like, shit, we equal. I'm gonna match her energy, tit for tat. She like I wouldn't like they was going in on her, and I was listening like. They called me a simp like 5 times in the comments. It got like 4,000 likes. Women like, yeah, you a real man. The man was like, simp ass. Stop simping.
See, this is the problem. This is what happened when Kevin Samuels died. He left a vacuum of a lot of misinterpretation of a lot of the lessons that he gave. When he talked about mirroring somebody's energy, I think a lot of dudes today are misinterpreting that and saying, oh, I'm gonna match her energy. Instead of mirroring, like he mirrored back energy to reveal to someone what they were doing was wrong. A lot of these dudes is starting like, because I think if Kevin Samuels was still alive today, bro, a lot of the shit we hear in the manosphere, a lot of the shit we hear from the red pill community would have them hating him right now. He would speak against a lot of shit that's being said today. And him dying left a vacuum for a lot of misinterpretation of a lot of shit that he said. And I think that's what you ran into in that comment section where dudes are just trying to say, oh no, we are mirroring your energy. But a lot of these dudes, and on top of that, I would say that certain content attracts certain type of people. So her making that type of content attracts a certain dynamic of people that will come in and just say wild shit like that. Because you wouldn't catch me, JR, Trev, Hank, and a lot of men that you even know personally in those comment sections talking about, no, we on equal footing. I'm gonna get mad because you just mad at the work. Like, because I don't know men that do that dumb shit. That's weird.
I really look the amount of women that hit like it was about 4,000 women that hit like, and I thought this was common sense. I'm not gonna lie. I even said that dude was like, see, that's why you end up with disrespectful women because you be tolerating the nonsense. I say, what? No, my bro. No. See him number one bullshit.
But if you notice though, that's actually what he's doing is actually tolerating nonsense because that's nonsense. What she said and what she said that she encountered and the women that liked that post and the men that commented on that post, all of them arguing in this vacuum, all of them on bullshit. So when you came in with something completely different from what would happen in a real situation, they thought you was on bullshit. The reality is that all of them tolerate that type of nonsense because that's be the type of time that everybody in that ecosphere be on. They like matching energy and being mad because you mad and just doing goofy shit to one another. And then they want to come over into these spaces and ask, well, why is this going on? Because y'all motherfuckers love doing that goofy shit. Like when she said it, it didn't make sense in my mind because I'm like, I don't know men that just fly off the handle and don't ask what's going on. I don't know many men that just get angry because their woman is angry without context or without something happening to them from their woman to make them angry with them. I don't know men that ignore their women's phone calls out of revenge because they missed a phone call. Because the only way I would know that is if I blew up your phone and then I call you and then you tell me you ignored me on purpose. Now I got a problem with you. I don't just assume that shit. I don't know.
I think that's a rational thought, but I don't know if you look around because I realize this coming around here that I think when you marry or when you just be around like positively minded people, you exist in a vacuum and a bubble. And when you step outside that bubble and interact with other people that don't really be in that sphere, you be like, oh, y'all is crazy. This really what y'all out here doing. And you could see it by the amount of stuff like if I've seen men get into it with other men because they misinterpreted the words, and these niggas go full on war and create narratives and do all type of crazy stuff based off the initial conversation wasn't what you making it out to be. You interpreted it wrong and you just ran with that. You ain't getting no clarity. You emotionally believe something, gaslit yourself to believe it, and now you believe it's a fact so much that you want to attack this person. Yeah. I've seen it, bro, and it get ugly, and you sitting there like none of this had to happen. Yeah, this was really a misunderstanding. You didn't understand the context of this comment, and you didn't understand the context of that comment, and now y'all mortal enemies off of just silliness. And I'm telling you, there's people out here doing this stuff, bro. You might not believe it.
I don't disagree with
really doing it.
When you said, I told you, like one of the things I always go off of is a lot of people like to go off of the content creator, right? So like say for instance, Trev make a post, right? And I don't take what Trev say as the truth as far as how people behave. I go off of what I see in the comments a lot of the times. Like if you get a woman that's on a panel and she start talking reckless, and then you see the women in the comment section, you get 20-some thousand comments and they're all women and they all agreeing with this. That's how I gauge on how people generally feel about things. Because a content creator say whatever they want to say, but they may not necessarily represent a lot of people until you see a lot of people agree with that person. So in that scenario, yeah, I probably would be confrontful too. Like, bro, what is going on in here? Y'all are all odd. But also notice that we're starting to see that we create the atmospheres when it comes to our content. Because if you create the type of content that invites those type of people, which she did, because I'm sure that ain't her only content where she's talking this reckless and talking about this goofy, silly shit. That's who you start inviting. You start inviting men and women that come in and they have these goofy ass arguments with each other because they goofy ass people.